How would you like to double the number of customers you're bringing in every single month without having to spend any more energy or time or money than you're already spending today? Well, let me share with you a little analogy that will help you to understand how I think about this challenge for small businesses. So we're going to use in our analogy today the idea of a strawberry field. Okay? So you're a strawberry farmer, and the ripe strawberries represent customers that are ready to buy. Okay? Now, if you're killing it in your business, then you're out there marketing, and 10% of the leads that come your way will buy. They are the hot leads. They're ready to buy. What about everybody else? Well, usually what happens is people label these as bad leads. They're not ready to buy. They're bad leads, right? So we shut down this field. There's a bunch of green, unripe stuff in there. We shut that field down, and we go buy another field. We invest more energy, more money in other advertising things to get more leads coming through the top. The problem is, if we really stop and inspect what's going on here, there is a ton of missed opportunity when we use that approach. Here's what's really going on. Let's draw the reality down here. So yes, we're closing 10% of our leads. These are the hot ones, right? And yes, there are indeed bad leads who are never going to buy. They're over here. I don't know what the percentage is, but these are bad, and we don't care about them. I mean, we care about them, but we don't care about them. But there's a lot of stuff going on here in the middle that sometimes in the busyness of our business we don't think about. So I like to talk about these in terms of two groups. One, here, we have a group that could be ready to buy today or very soon. With a little bit more nurturing, they're actually kind of there. They're not calling up with their credit card ready to go, right? But they could be ready with a little more effort. And here we have people that are just flat out not ready to buy today. It doesn't matter what you do, not ready to buy today. It doesn't matter what you do or what you say today or this week or next week, they are not going to buy from you. So do we label those as bad leads? No. So what do we do? Well, there are two different follow-up approaches when nurturing our prospects that I recommend that we use. One of them is going to focus on these could-be-ready people. What are we going to do to find the people or to get the people who are right there close to bubble up and buy? And then what are we going to do with the people that are clearly not ready to buy so that later on down the road, when they're ready to buy, they're going to be thinking about us as the person that they want to buy from? So if you're looking at this and you're thinking, yeah, Scott, this is me. I don't follow up. I know I've got opportunities slipping through the cracks. And yeah, I would like to double my customers because I can see that they're there. Then I want to share with you a couple strategies. You should listen up to this part. So, and I'll give you an idea for each of these. I think the approaches should be a little bit different. So let's first talk about the people that could be ready to buy today. Okay, what do we do with them? Well, let's take a scenario where somebody comes to our website, right? And we've actually got three people. Let's take all three of these scenarios. The hot leads, this is our hot person. This is our could be ready. And this is not ready today. And how do we kind of sort these out? So first of all, on your website, you're going to have an opportunity for these hot people. Well, they're going to buy no matter what. We don't even have to talk about these people. So that's a done deal. We've closed that hot customer. These other people, we of course are going to have a powerful lead magnet and a lead capture mechanism in place to make sure we capture these leads, right? So there's a little form up here offering our lead magnet with the opt-in form, the lead capture form, right? So now, how do we handle this? Well, we still don't know when these two people come through which is which. So one of the things I'm going to recommend to start is we're going to put in place what I call a short-term nurture and offer sequence. So this is a simple series of email messages. You could include direct mail if you like as well, even some outbound calling if it makes sense, where we're going to be nurturing the relationship. You know, imagine the strawberry field. We're giving this a little bit more love and some watering, some sunshine. So we're continuing to offer fantastic value, and we're presenting an offer that's a limited time offer that lets us find out if this person is kind of there on the edge and if we can bump them over, right? So, and I'll share with you a little bit later some formulas that we have for these types of approaches. So we're going to offer this, we're going to offer this. Now, what we're not going to do is we're not going to bust out the club and just beat them over the head with offers from here till kingdom come. That doesn't work. That just frustrates people. You don't like that as a consumer. Let's not use that approach. We're going to be sensitive, and we're going to allow people to opt out of this, and we're not going to have this go on forever. This might be a 2-week approach here. Now, we're going to find this person right here. This could be ready. they're going to respond to our offer because they are ready to go. And they're going to appreciate it because we've been giving them value all along the way. Are not ready today, it doesn't matter. We've done awesome stuff here. We got a great offer, but that person's not going to buy. So what do? Well, that person, we're going to transition them into a long-term nurture sequence. Now, this is something where we're going to start to spread out the frequency. Here will be a little more frequent. Long-term nurture, we're not going to be sending things every single day, because if I'm not ready to buy today, I don't really, frankly, want to hear from you that often. But what we are going to do is, on a regular basis, we're going to be continuing to send out really valuable information, establishing ourselves as the expert in making sure that this person, when the time is right, we don't know exactly when the time is right for this person, but when the time is right, we're going to make sure that they are thinking about us, because we've been delivering value to them like clockwork. Periodically throughout this as well, we'll create little offers that make it so that somebody who is ready to buy now will start to bubble up. So that's our long-term nurture sequence. Now, in both of these cases, I want to share with you some of the follow-up formulas that we've found to work. And so we've created for you a follow-up marketing cheat sheet that I'd like you to download. It's part of this success kit. That's one of the resources I want to offer you. The second thing is, if you want to actually see how you can implement this, we've focused one of our Thrive in 25 webinars, which is also part of this success kit, on actually doing this from start to finish in 25 minutes. We'll show you how to put in place a short-term nurture sequence with offers and a long-term nurture follow-up. And we'll even show you how it can be tied into these lead capture forms. So my experience is that when small businesses go from throwing away their strawberry fields to putting in place specific systems to capture the people who could be ready today and the people who are not ready today, that is the answer to doubling your customers without spending any more money.